thank you for teaching me how to love, showing me what the word means, what I've been dreaming of. And now I know there is nothing that I could not do, thanks to you for teaching me how to feel, showing me my emotions, letting me know what to feel.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming over for the second time around for this assignment of mine. So this is my second assignment for Module 2. Module 2 is all about lead curriculum implementation and enrichment. But before that, I'm going to share with you what is this curriculum all about. You have to read my notes. So I believe there's no need for me to introduce each one because I had been introducing you during our first meeting on the 4 domains. So what is this curriculum all about? A curriculum is basically what students are expected to learn in school and how the lessons are taught. So again, curriculum is basically what students are expected to learn in school and how the lessons are taught. This according to Fares 1996. Again, curriculum refers to all educational experiences that students go through for which the school takes responsibility. Meaning, all the things that you have experienced in school is part of the curriculum. So how are this curriculum being formulated? So curricula are often formulated on the national and district level in consideration of existing community values and expectations. Again, in making the curricula, the values of the community are being considered. So why? Because this enables the curriculum to reflect local realities and socially accepted educational philosophies. So let's move on to school-based curriculum. A school-based curriculum is developed following a series of steps that aim to address students' learning needs as well as the needs of the society and the demands of the subject or topic itself. It is best prepared by a committee composed of the school head, the teachers, parents, and other stakeholders. That's why when we had our lesson, when we had our actual teaching, we don't follow actually in toto our manual, diba? Our manual rather. We don't follow in toto our manual because we have to adjust to the kind of learners we have in our classroom. So the strategies that we use in our lessons, it should be within the level of our students. So being the school head, I am responsible for making sure that our school has a quality curriculum and that the curriculum is implemented effectively. That's why the programs of DepEd, I make sure that the program of DepEd has been followed and has been, facilitated well and has been experienced by our students. In fact, we have lots of activities already for the past months. So, and that the curriculum is implemented effectively. Achieving educational excellence is the goal of the school head and the teachers. To attain such goal, we need to exercise curriculum leadership. What is this curriculum leadership is all about? Curriculum leadership is the exercise of function that enable the achievement of a school goals of providing quality education. Remember, our aim here is to give quality education. So, curriculum leadership involves this simplified task. There are 4. So, what are the tasks of curriculum leaders? Ensuring curriculum quality and applicability, integrating and aligning the curriculum according to the needs of the students and according to the values of the society and the community, implementing the curriculum efficiently and effectively, and regularly evaluating, enriching, and updating the curriculum. So we need to evaluate, we have to enrich every now and then, and update our curriculum according to the needs of time. So, we are tasked here to assess our curriculum, our school curriculum. So there are 3 domains for assessing Curriculum implementation effectiveness. There are 3. We have curriculum support materials, student activities and achievement, and teachers activities. So, now, we are going to rate our curriculum support material in a rating of 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2. When we give 10, that is outstanding. When we give 8, that is very satisfactory. When we give 6, that is satisfactory. 4, fair, and 2 needs improvement. So if you are to rate our school curriculum, what rating can we give to our curriculum support materials in our school? What rating can we give?
We can rate 4.
4. So that is fair. Now, do you agree with Ma'am Ading's rating? 4.
Yes,
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
4. So again, curriculum support material is rated 4 and that is fair. Why? Why do you rate 4 for the curriculum support materials? What is your reason for giving that rating? Any answer? Any justification for the answer? Yeah.
For me,
Catherine.
it is rated for the curriculum support materials due to instructional materials are inadequate.
Okay, inadequate instructional materials.
Yes, and lack of textbooks and equipments like computers.
Okay, again,
That's a problem.
inadequate materials. We didn't have books. You shared during our first meeting with my assignment number 1 that we only have 1, 3, 6, and a few books in science. So that's really a problem. And we lack also the computer. We have only 1 computer in school. So that's really a problem. And though we have supplies, we have supplies from MOOE, but it's not enough. So it's not enough to cover all our needs for this curriculum support materials. So again, do you agreeable with our rating 4 for this domain?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay, so 4 really is proper and appropriate. Okay, do you have other additional issues, additional comments, additional suggestions for this? Aside from lack of textbooks, lack of materials, and lack of computers, do we have other problems as regard to this domain, curriculum support material? So I think no more. Let's move on to the second, which is the student activities and achievement. So again, what rating can we give for our students, activities, and achievement? Again, 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2. What rating can you give, Ma'am Enoy?
rated 6 now.
6. Do you agree with Ma'am Enoy's answer? Wherein she rated 6 for this student activities and achievement domain. Why do we have 6? Why do we give 6? Why not 8 and why not 10? Give justification for the answer, Ma'am Gloria. Why do we have 6, Ma'am Gloria? Why don't we give 8 and 10?
Definitely 6. Why? Because teachers were doing their best to employ learning activity in satisfactory manner.
Okay, teachers are doing, yes, every one of us is doing our best, but our best is not good enough. Diba? And we have also our sets of students and the community, the values of the community, the values of our students, we have to consider. Though we are giving our best, but sometimes our best is not good enough. Diba? Okay, so another justification, why do we have to give 6 for our students, activities, and achievement? Jean rather.
Pupils in achievement in for the last 3 years was about 80%.
Okay, so I think we will give 8 because our students' achievement in math for the last 3 years. I was not here before for the last 3 years, more than 80%. Ma'am Glo, more than 8 now. Okay, you are really doing your best. Why don't you give 8? Is it really 6? 6 only? Not 8?
6 only.
6 only. 6 only. Okay, another justification why we give 6 for this domain, for the student activities and achievement.
And the classes CPL during class observation were almost nearing mastery level, if not 75 po.
Okay, so I could attest to that. During my observation, I've noticed that the class CPL of those classes that I observed, some got 80 above, some got 75 above, and I was not able to see the classes who got below 75. I believe that it's all 75 up. So I think that's very satisfactory. So again, we will give 6 or 8. 6 again. So 6. 6, no more other justification why we give 6. I believe we should give 8 because your NAT result is higher, your CPL is higher, but we have other things to be considered with this. So what about our periodical test? What about periodical test? Is it higher? We're not the one making the test questions. Catherine? What about your periodical test? Is it above 75? Okay, it's above 75. You are really doing your best. So above 75. We have other justification that you can give. No more? 6 rating is final?
Yes, ma'am.
So 6. So we'll not give 8 so that we have still room for improvement next time. So let's move on for the teacher's activities. I believe that we are very busy this past months because of so many activities. And our October Saturdays are all full. October Saturdays are all full na, remember. All Saturdays in October are all full of activities, including Sundays. And November is also not fully booked, half booked for Saturdays. So teachers' activities, how do you rate yourselves in this domain?
6, ma'am.
Again 6, not 8. 6. Why? 6 again? Why don't you give 10? Adding is smiling. That's outstanding adding. You will sleep in school. You'll never go home and sleep in school. Later. Okay, 6. Why do you give 6? Give justification. Justification adding. Why do you give 6 for teachers' activities? Where in fact you are very busy and you're having your asthma.
Teachers have been doing their best in teaching.
Of course, because that's our
They
job.
manifested a positive attitude in meetings.
Of course, if you don't manifest positive attitude, you will not come here during Saturdays and Mondays or holidays for the activities. Do you agree, Ma'am Enoy? You will not come here? Okay, so of course, one thing that of showing positive attitude is coming over here during Saturdays and Sundays and attending our activities. So what else? What other justification can you give? Aside from positive attitude of teachers, of course, that's part of our job and we are paid by the government even during Saturdays and Sundays. Our children are having their own business. Okay? What else? What other justification? Positive
not
attitude.
because it's really the attitude of a teacher to meet the demands of the work.
Okay, so we
Showing
have,
cooperation in all activities of the school.
we have
Even
to,
Saturdays and Sundays.
very good, we have to meet the demand of our work, especially now that we're having this RBMS, results, performance, and we have this IPCR of which very high, we have to aim higher. There is a standard being set for each criteria, and we have to, and that's only satisfactory. You have to aim higher to get very satisfactory rating. So I think everybody is doing their best. So again, can we give 10 for to this domain, teacher? This 6, always 6, so that we still have room for improvement. So other justification? Other justification why we give 6? No more? Only 6? Not 8? Okay. No justification? We are already finished with our assessment on our school curriculum. Let's move on to the assignment which I had given you. I told you to have or to make an enrichment curriculum for, it's not English, English 4 and
Science 5.
okay, one for English 4 for one skill subject and for knowledge subject which is science. So I had assigned English for, who among you are assigned English?
Group A, ma'am.
Group A, Ma'am Inoy, Catherine, and Jean for English. And we have for Jean or Ma'am Sarael? Ah, okay. So for English, I assigned Ma'am Sarael, Ma'am Villa Gonzalo, and Ma'am Sirunay to do the job, to make enrichment curriculum for English 4. And for science, I assigned Mrs. Pompirada, Mrs. Decrepito, and Mrs. Milioria to make an enrichment curriculum for Science 5. Okay, so
Correction, no, it's not Mrs. Iwana in English, but it's Mrs. Decrepito.
it's Mrs. Decrepito. So it would be Mrs. Sarael, Mrs. Villagonzalo, and Mrs. Decrepito for English 4. And for Science 5, we have Mrs. Pompirada, Mrs. Serunay, and Mrs. Milioria. Okay, so for now, I'm going to request you to read the enrichment, the curriculum enrichment that you have made, so that we can give feedbacks. We can give enrichment as to the, what's that? Enrichment activities. You can add, you can edit, you can change, whatever. Okay. Sige. Shall we start with English? Shall we start with Catherine?
Enrichment curriculum in English 4, the subject matter. The first subject matter is using the index. The competency, use the index in locating information in a book. For the activities to be undertaken, reciting poem, and the second one is book exploration. For the enrichment activities, let pupils go to the library and make a sample index of some English book that they can find there. The second subject matter is using the positive, comparative, and superlative forms of regular adjectives. For the competency, use the positive, comparative, and superlative forms of regular adjectives. And for the activities to be undertaken, for the groupings of pupils, for group 1, they will have 3 pieces of strings of different length. And for group 2, 3 kinds of fruits that are sweet. For group 3, 3 kinds of things that are heavy. For the enrichment activities, it is learning by station. That's all.
That's what. What's the first competency?
The first competency is use the index in locating information in a book.
Okay, use index. And how many enrichment activities do you give? Only One?
One.
Only one? Can you suggest of any enrichment activities for use index to locate, what's that? To locate information
Yes, ma'am.
in a book?
Yes, ma'am.
Use index to locate information in a book.
Indicating
Locating
information
information in a book. Okay, what is your enrichment again, Mrs. Villa Gonzalez?
Let pupils go to the library and make a sample index of some English book that they can find there.
Okay, so can you give another enrichment activity? Can you suggest some other enrichment activities as regards to that competency?
Bring to school the old books and make an index of some copies of the books.
Okay, so bring to school some old books that you can find at home and make an index of some topics that you found there. Kindly take note, Ma'am Catherine. Kindly take note of the enrichment activities. Do you have other enrichment activities that you can suggest along this competency?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
One of the best enrichments is to write paragraph on the degrees of comparison of
Not
adjectives.
yet. Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Yes, I am writing the enrichment of Mrs.
Okay.
Not yet.
So, kindly, do you have other competency, Catherine? English? How many competencies are you writing?
I have two, ma'am. The
Okay,
second
can you-
competency is use the positive, comparative, and superlative forms of regular adjectives.
Use the comparative, positive, comparative, and superlative forms of regular adjectives. You can read the what's that? Activities that are undertaken, to be undertaken during the lesson.
The activities to be undertaken, groupings of pupils, ma'am. I have 3 groups. And for the group 1, I will give them 3 pieces of strings of different length. For group 2, 3 kinds of fruits that are heavy. And for group 3, 3 kinds of things that are heavy.
And what are their tasks? To make for the groupings. They're going to construct. Maybe we can add, they're going to construct or make sentences out of the given task.
Pardon please, ma'am.
Make or write sentences out of the given task.
Thank you, ma'am.
Because it's not clear. The tasks are given, but what's that? The things on what to do are not specified.
Yes.
So let's move on to the enrichment activities that you made along that competency.
Learning by station, ma'am.
Learning by station, no explanation. Learning by station, how are you going to do that? Where is your lesson plan? Here. Your lesson plan is here. Learning by station, that's that. Here. Learning by station, we are going to okay. Learning by station here. You have to write that one here. It's written here in the lesson plan that you've given me. This one. Label, what's that? You add that one.
Group activity 3, ma'am.
Activity 3. Label.
Label the 4 corners of the room with station 1, station 2, station 3, and station 4. The number 2, port picture of person, places, or things in each station. Number 3, divide the class into 4 groups. And number 4, let the pupils go from station 1 to station 4 and compare what is the picture. For number 5, have a group report after the action.
Okay, you have to write that one there.
So I have to copy this one.
You have given that one to me and you don't put that one in your activity.
I was not able, I forgot to write. Sorry, ma'am.
Next time, next activity. Are we finished with English? You have only two. You have prepared only two.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's move on to what subject are you having, Adi?
Science, grade 5.
Grade 5 science.
I will read now.
Yes. What?
Okay, subject, matter, identifying and classifying vertebrates under characteristics. Competencies, identifying vertebrates under characteristics, classifying vertebrates into mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and fishes. Activities to be undertaken based on the teacher's manual. Concept web on vertebrates and invertebrates. Data gathering. Have pupils find vertebrates. Pictures in the magazine with wildlife photographs or in the chart, and put appropriate category. Pupils are assigned to bring magazines prior to vertebrates. Then group discussion, we have reporting.
Okay, for the enrichment activities, are you through? Enrichment.
Enrichment, ma'am?
Finished?
Yes, ma'am.
What's that? What's the enrichment activity? Can you read? Okay.
Identify animals.
Make. Can you read again?
Okay. Make album on the classification of vertebrates.
Make album on the classification of vertebrates. Only one? You have only one. Any suggestion, Jean?
Identify animals that they can see in their community and list down their characteristics.
Okay. You have given additional enrichment because Ali is already finished reading. I was not able to hear. What's that again?
Identify animals that they can see in their community.
Identify animals that they can see in their
List down their
community and list down their characteristics. So, do you mean animals that they can see at home, in their surroundings? What else? Animals that they can see as they on their way to school? As they are on their way to school? So, that's very good. Next, what else? What other enrichment can you give?
Another enrichment one is to make collage in the classification of vertebrates.
A collage, and that's very great. That's incredible, Mom. That's something new. Make collage on.
On the classifications of vertebrates.
Okay, what will be the materials for making the collage?
Pictures.
Pictures from magazine.
Magazines.
Okay, newspapers. Do you have that one here in our place? Pictures, magazine, of which they're going to form. For example, picture of animals. And out of those pictures, they're going to form another animal out of the picture. And that's already collage. So do you have other enrichment activities that you can add for this topic? What's your topic again, Adi?
About vertebrates. Identifying and classifying vertebrates.
Identifying and classifying vertebrates
Under characteristics.
characteristics. Do you have other enrichment activities that you can suggest out of this? Okay, I think we have done very well this afternoon, and we are able to enrich two lessons, English and science for this afternoon. So, thank you very much for your time.